Vegeta recalls the girl that Goku hung out with for a long time. Bulma, was it? He met her at the castle and at the tournament. He knew from Goku that she was the daughter of Dr. Briefs from Capsule Corp. Vegeta knew if he wanted to stay ahead of Kakarot as well as train Piccolo, he would need some help. One day, Vegeta and Piccolo arrived with cloaks on at Capsule Corp. It nearly gave Bulma a heart attack. She hadn't seen Vegeta in many years. He was even more handsome, though she would never admit it, especially with Piccolo's scary face nearby. She said that Kakarot wasn't around and that she knew they were trouble. Vegeta was actually a little awkward, which confused Piccolo. He had never seen him like this. Vegeta yelled at the Earthling woman that she shouldn't speak to him that way. He had come to request help. He needed a place to train, one that would make him powerful in a short amount of time. He needed to train Piccolo and keep ahead of Kakarot. She asked why she should help, and Vegeta took a step closer to her chest. She blushed, but he said that he would spare her life if she did. Though there was some arguing, Bulma ended up agreeing to help. She needed Vegeta's old Saiyan pod to create it, but she and her father made a gravity chamber. Vegeta raised Piccolo to be a strong warrior and a Namekian with the pride of a Saiyan. He wasn't kind, but the kid was strong, and he could definitely handle Vegeta's hellish training. Goku and Vegeta's adventures continue, but before we begin, the like goal for this video is 3,000 likes. So don't forget to give a like, subscribe, and click the bell icon so you never miss another video. Alright fighters, let's continue with the story. Piccolo was a vengeful soul, his thoughts filled with revenge towards Vegeta. Piccolo swore to kill him for having humiliated him in his previous life, but the prince found it amusing. In fact, he encouraged Piccolo to continue hating him. His drive for revenge would serve as fuel for his training. He wanted Piccolo Jr. to be his greatest challenge yet. He wanted Piccolo to be strong enough to kill him. This intense training and motivation pushed Piccolo to be much stronger than he would otherwise be. It was only a matter of time before he was powerful enough to defeat Kakarot, Vegeta thought to himself. Unbeknownst to Vegeta, Piccolo was having a conflict deep within. Kami had visited him a few times in secret. They hated each other, but Kami offered to help him train alongside Kakarot. Despite his intense loathing for his evil half, he knew that Vegeta was a greater threat than he would ever be, and they needed to work together to stop him. Piccolo was smart though, and he played both sides. He would train with Vegeta in the gravity chamber, and then train with Goku in the Room of Spirit and Time in secret. He actually liked Kakarot somewhat, though they never trusted each other. His kind-hearted nature was a refreshing change from Vegeta's ruthless and cold demeanor. Slowly, Piccolo started to soften up a little, thanks to Goku. His demeanor was changing, but it caused great turmoil in his heart. Should he continue to be ruthless and brutal like his master Vegeta? Or should he be gentle, yet unwavering like Goku? Kami could sense the storm brewing in Piccolo's heart. He never thought the spawn of true evil could change, but he was, and right in front of his eyes. This even made Kami think about what Vegeta could be thinking. If Goku was right, could he change as well? Kami looked on at Piccolo's training, thinking to himself how strange it is that after all this time spent hating each other, the two halves of the same person are working together to face a new threat. Maybe, just maybe, this could mean they could become one again. No, that's crazy. It's far too soon. But, for the first time in a while, Kami was hopeful, just like his pupil Goku. With such powerful training partners, Goku and Piccolo's strength rose to new heights. Vegeta was filled with anticipation. He could sense their growing ki with each passing day. Vegeta grinned as his Saiyan blood rushed with excitement. Finally, he would have the battle he was looking for. One day, Piccolo left Vegeta's flying fortress and never returned. The Pilaf gang were saddened, but Vegeta didn't seem to care. Rather, he wondered if it meant that their battle would be drawing soon. Sure enough, a few weeks later, Vegeta received a rude awakening when Piccolo reappeared abruptly, stopping the flying fortress with his bare hands. Vegeta got out and asked why he had come crawling back, but it was Piccolo the one who laughed, saying that he was finally ready to take his revenge. However, rather than fighting here in the skies, he had a more suitable stage in mind, the 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai. Once he kills him in front of the whole world, Piccolo will begin his subjugation of the planet. Vegeta chuckles as he tells him he'll be looking forward to it. The tournament commences tomorrow, and he expects to see him there. Goku and Vegeta arrive at the tournament. Piccolo had also gone to Kami's lookout to personally challenge Kakarot. While Piccolo plans to kill Vegeta, he also wants to face Kakarot in an honorable combat to see who has improved the most. If they can't defeat him, then he'll start his reign of terror on Earth. The pair enter the tournament, along with Krillin and Yamcha. They were eager to prove themselves after losing the previous world tournament. Bulma shows up as well to cheer cheer them on, but realizes that Vegeta is there and openly flirts with him. She had broken up with Yamcha a while back. Vegeta actually gets flustered at this, which greatly pleases her, but infuriates Yamcha. Goku just looks on in confusion. During the preliminaries, the Z Fighters and Piccolo breeze through the competition, but there is a lone fighter that catches Vegeta's attention. It was a muscular, bald man with a third eye. His name was Tenshinhan. According to Krillin, he was the champion of the previous Tenkaichi Budokai. He was the one who humiliated Yamcha and Krillin in the last tournament. During the past few years, Goku was completely focused on his training, and as a result, he never entered the 22nd Tenkaichi Budokai. Because he never fought Goku nor Jackie Chun, Tien is still a malicious, deadly assassin with a twisted heart. He approached the Z Fighters, mocking Yamcha and Krillin, asking them if they've come back to get their legs broken again. They are about to yell back, but Vegeta tells them to shut up. If they truly have improved, then they'll prove it in the ring. Tien taunts Vegeta, asking him if he's friends with these weaklings, but Vegeta chuckles. They weren't fit enough to lick his boots, and neither was he. Tien was furious, but he smiles, stating smugly that he'll enjoy breaking them apart. His first match is against Vegeta. Despite being cocky before, Tien is immediately overwhelmed. No matter how many attacks he uses, Vegeta simply overcomes all of them. Not even the Kiko Ho stood a chance. Vegeta simply took a blast head on and came out without a scratch. Vegeta won, but not before telling him to clean up his act and get his head straight. His clouded soul is reflected in his sloppy fighting. Tien realizes that he's right. This humbling experience showed him that he wanted more than anything else the thrill of battle, not dominating others. Tien bows and thanks Vegeta for the lesson, but Vegeta simply scoffs. In reality, he saw a little of himself in Tien. Goku and Piccolo's battle is the one that Vegeta looks forward to the most, even more so than his own battle. It was spectacular. He had trained both men at least some, and he watched them use his own techniques and their own. Vegeta did realize that a lot of their attacks seemed very similar to Kami's techniques that he taught Goku. Piccolo must have learned a little bit from that deity as well. Goku's Kamehameha and Piccolo's Gallic Gun clashed. Vegeta actually wasn't sure who would win. Kakarot had spent some time in the time chamber, but he wasn't a fan of it. He only went in there with Piccolo, but Piccolo had a lot more training with Vegeta than Goku did. He was built specifically to defeat this younger Saiyan, and though Goku had the power advantage at first, Piccolo's training really showed off in the second half. Not only had his training with Goku helped him get stronger, but it also gave him an insight into his weaknesses. Goku was far too loose with his movements, even cocky. Piccolo exploited this, surprising Goku with something that he had never shown off before, his arm extension. He juked Goku and made him expect a punch, only for his arm to move behind Goku and pull him out of the arena. In this surprise twist of events, Piccolo defeated Goku in the tournament. The Namekian was happy with the victory, but Goku was not his goal. He still needed to avenge his father. Kami watched from above, at the lookout. He had wanted to enter the tournament, but Goku promised that him and Piccolo are enough to take down Vegeta if needed. He still wasn't sure. He was dealing with a lot, not only Piccolo and Vegeta, but also the fact that he now knows that he's an alien, a Namekian. What else was there for him? In the finals, Vegeta fights Piccolo and it's a spectacular match. Piccolo goes all out as he uses every single ability and technique at his disposal. Stretchy limbs, multiform, paralysis, giant form, etc. He even developed a new, deadly technique just to kill Vegeta, the Makankozapo, Special Beam Cannon. For the first time in his life, Vegeta is excited in a battle. He congratulates Piccolo for pushing him this far and thanks him for the match. However, he says that he's going to bring it to an end before he can do any harm to the people here. Piccolo asks what he means by this, and Vegeta drops a bombshell. Not once since he's been on this planet has he ever revealed his true power. Not once. He powers up to the maximum as everyone, including Kami, Piccolo, and Goku, look on in horror and disbelief. He declared himself a Super Saiyan, though his appearance didn't change at all. Piccolo tries anything he can to fight Vegeta, but it's no use. Vegeta easily defeats Piccolo, and the prince is announced as the winner of the 23rd Tenkaichi Budokai. But Vegeta spares Piccolo's life once more, as he encourages him to continue training so he can kill the prince someday. Piccolo has nothing else to say and leaves. Goku gets engaged with Chi-Chi during the tournament, and Bulma congratulates Vegeta with a kiss on the cheek, which makes him blush a lot. Thus, the Saiyans raised on Earth have now grown up. Some time passed after the 23rd World Tournament. Vegeta has accepted that this piece of space rock is his new home. He at least takes solace in the fact that he has Bulma's gravity chamber, and Bulma herself, to keep him company. Things are starting to calm down as Goku and Piccolo continue their training. They no longer train at the lookout, nor in the Flying Fortress. Goku does it on his own during his free time at Mount Pautsu, after marrying Chi-Chi, while Piccolo roams the wastelands, though he does occasionally decide to sleep at the lookout as well. Meanwhile, Vegeta stays in his Flying Fortress, with the Pilaf gang. Goku eventually has a son with Chi-Chi named Gohan, and his existence brings hope to Vegeta for their race, even if he doesn't want to admit it. He's also visiting Bulma more and more often, and they're even starting to go on dates. Vegeta is closer to Goku and his family. Vegeta is even starting to look at the Pilaf gang as friends, while viewing Bulma as something more. However, in the back of Vegeta's mind, he fears that he's growing too content. He's becoming complacent, soft. If the Frieza Force found this planet, all his happiness would be taken away in an instant. Gohan notices the storm brewing in his soul as he offers that he should go see the old Baba, the witch fortune teller. If he defeated her warriors, then she might tell him the future. Vegeta agrees as he single-handedly takes on Baba's tournament and wins easily. When she reads his fortune, images of space bots, the Frieza Force and Frieza himself laughing over a destroyed city shine on her crystal ball. Vegeta is utterly shocked and terrified. This confirms his fear. He was getting too soft. The shadow of Frieza and the terror that he brings always looming over this planet. He was a fool to think that the tyrant would never find him. Vegeta starts to become closed off and distant from everyone. The Pilaf gang, Bulma, Goku, and Gohan notice this. They're all worried. Chi-Chi recommends that Goku invites Vegeta and Bulma for a dinner to celebrate Gohan's second birthday. He thinks that this is a great idea, as Goku invites his brother and the Pilaf gang to their home. Everyone has a great time. Even Vegeta seems to be enjoying himself. During dinner, Goku and Gohan reminisce on their past, as Vegeta finally decides it's time to tell everyone. Goku asks point blank what's bothering him. Vegeta tells everyone about his worries, about Frieza, his visit to Baba's, her visions, and his fear for this planet and himself. They aren't ready to face the tyrant. Goku and Gohan say that they can just continue training and prepare for what's to come next, but Vegeta just can't trust them. He views them all as weaklings, and it's this planet and its weakness that scare him so much. He's scared that everyone on this planet will die unless he does something drastic. He declares to everyone that he plans to take over Earth so that he can prepare for Frieza's inevitable invasion. Thanks so much for watching this part 3 of What If Goku and Vegeta Went to Earth Together. This is a story a lot of you guys have wanted for a very long time. I'm excited to finally get it done. The like goal for this video, if you want a part 4, is 3,000 likes. So help me raise this video's power level up to that. Next week's What If video is going to be What If Goku and Vegeta Revived the Saiyans Part 2. I know you guys really enjoyed that one, and so did I. So I'm excited to continue it. I now have stickers that you can get. So if you're interested in having a little smug stick character icon based on the Budokai 1 character select screen, check it out down below. I'm excited for it. Thank you to the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Legend, and Ultra Instinct members of the channel. Ultra Instinct is a new level I just added. That includes becoming friends on Discord and chatting and stuff like that. If that sounds interesting, consider joining and becoming a member. Anyways, thank you to Neil Whitcomb, Wayne Antoine, Dustin Nelson, Sacred Saiyan, Eric Dragon, Field J. Akir, Pizza Hut Kidman, Orlando Castellano, Hannah Rowan, Sid Lord, Sir Justice, Midnight Combatant, The Real Samuel Randall, and Zachary Croy. This channel just wouldn't be around without you guys. So as always, thank you. That's pretty much all for me. And until we meet again. See ya!
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Smugstick, unless you want to be destroyed.
Lord Beerus, that's hardly fair. But also, don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified when he uploads new videos.